Johanna's ready to walk because of Darren's pillow talk.
He's like, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Does it feel good? And I'm just like, shut up and do it already.
But her blind date.
I don't kiss on the first date. That's my rule.
Let his actions do the talking.
But there's exceptions to every rule.
So the rule is if the girl has a boyfriend, then you'll kiss her on the first date.
Meanwhile, Darren's date got his silent approval.
I was staring at my butt a couple times.
Now, will Johanna learn to love his way with words?
Shut up and do it already.
Or have a change of heart?
Thank you very much. I'm Chris Jagger. Welcome to Change of Heart. This is a show where couples agree to date other people just to test the strength of their own relationship. So let's meet today's couple. Now, 6 months ago, they met in college while sitting next to each other in chemistry class, and the rest was history. Lately, though, they feel that their relationship might not be making the grade. So say hello to Johanna Contreras and Darren Gross. Now, welcome to the program. You guys met in school, so my question is this. Johanna, if you had to pick one class that Darren's flunking in the relationship, what would that be?
I'm gonna have to go with sex ed.
Sex ed. That'd have to be the worst class, Darren. What's the problem?
I am the complete initiator in the relationship, and it's like whenever it comes down to anything that has to do with pleasuring me, hits us there, and he's like, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Does it feel good? And I'm just like, shut up and do it already.
Okay. No.
Go ahead, defend yourself.
I want to make sure that I'm pleasuring Joanna.
Doing the right thing.
I'm
There you
concerned
go.
about things.
Now, Darren, she thinks you're flunking sex ed. What do you think she needs to study more?
She needs to study me more.
You.
She tunes me out. You tune me out. I'll tell you my day. I'll tell you like how everything's going and all the events that are important to me. But then, like 5 minutes later, you're like, so hey, how was your day? After I just told it to you.
So you're saying she doesn't pay attention?
I mean, if you ask her, like, she doesn't probably even know where I work at, or she probably doesn't like know like my favorite sport or things like that.
We got a little pop quiz test for you.
Oh.
Okay, Joanna, we just prepared this right before the show, just to see if you do pay attention or not. Here's question number one. What is Darren's major in college?
Political science or his...
What is it?
It's history. It's
Okay.
history.
Next question, Joanna. In the car on the way here, what job interview did Darren tell you that he had? All right, case closed.
No way.
She has no idea. Joanna, why can't he keep your attention?
To be completely honest, he's a little bit on the boring side. It's like, I'm 18 years old, I love to party, I love to have a good time, and here's Darren, he's 20 years old, going on 65. It's like dating a senior citizen.
Going out to Grant.
I go to school, I'm 20 years old, and I just know not to go out and party when I should be home studying. You know?
But why
like,
do you think you have to be like the parent in this relationship?
I just feel like I need to make sure I watch over it. You know, I can't trust you. Like,
You don't trust
I don't
her?
trust you. Like she'll go to like clubs and she'll like go dancing and like guys will approach her and stuff like that.
Is
right?
that my fault?
Okay, no, that's fine. I don't mind if guys come up and talk to you and flirt with you. That's fine. You're beautiful. But when they give you your number and you take that number and you bring it home, like, oh, I got this guy's number tonight.
Just a big drawer full of something you make it sound like. Darren, some people are just polite. They want to take the number, then they never use it. Why does that bother you?
Bottom line is, Joanna's a gold digger.
I am not. Oh my gosh.
Money to you is like an aphrodisiac.
Is it?
Okay, no. Look, like there's this guy in her class, and this guy had a great ride. He was like really rich, and this guy was taking her out, like out on dates and stuff while we were together still.
But he was a friend.
Oh, a friend.
But if he's your friend, then why did he pay for everything and you didn't pay for anything?
Because he's a nice
He
friend.
dated
Now,
you.
Joanna, does Darren do things like that for you? Is he taking you out, showing you the town, spending money?
Actually, he really doesn't. I'm lucky if we go to McDonald's and I'm allowed to supersize my meal.
That's a big night out, huh?
Yeah.
Darren, what is it? You don't have any money? You're just you're tight?
You know, I'm planning a trip to go to Europe, and that's expensive money for me. So I'm really trying to work hard.
So you're trying to
save
save
money,
now, but Joanna, does it really make that much difference that he doesn't or
You know
doesn't
what?
want to?
To be completely honest, he's my best friend, and I mean, I really care about him. There's really like materialistic things. It just really, it doesn't come into play in our relationship. Like, he's just an awesome boyfriend and takes good care of me.
That's a good thing. And now, if that is true, what did you hope to, have happen after coming on the show?
You know, by us going out on dates, I think that I hope that you realize that there's more to a relationship than just like materialistic type things, and that I'm not holding you back. I just want to make sure that you move forward. It's like
He's looking out for you is what we get. All right, let's see. When we come back, We're going to meet Johanna's date, and we're going to find out what he did that made her beg. Stay tuned. Johanna and Darren. Now, she says she's tired of TV dinners, renting videos, and Darren's limping libido. So we found her a model man with a really hearty sexual appetite. Please say hello to Fred Moore. Hey, Fred. Good to see you. You know Johanna? All right, Darren, getting a look at Fred, what do you think he ultimately needs to make Johanna happy?
You know, as long as you have a big enough wallet and enough credit cards, you'll be okay.
He'll be good to go.
Good to go.
Johanna, what about you? Your first reaction when you met Fred?
I almost fainted. The boy was absolutely beautiful. Like, everything I've ever wanted in a guy physically, he was it from head to toe.
I don't know what you need physically.
Now, Johanna, what about your perfect guy here? Any flaws at all?
You know, actually there was. When I first saw him, he had a hickey on his neck. And I just thought to myself, here we go, the guy's beautiful, but he's a player, and even though he's not my boyfriend, I did get a little bit jealous.
Right, and he's coming out with hickeys. Are you a player, Fred?
Yeah, I'm a player. I played football at Mount Sac, and there were football, bruises,
Now, Fred, what about you when you met Johanna? Was the attraction just as strong for you?
She's like beautiful. So, I mean, first thing I noticed was those sexy legs and fine, beautiful. Beautiful.
Now, Johanna, I said earlier that you were begging for something on this date. What was that you were begging for?
That was actually Italian food. We ended up going to a really, really nice Victorian mansion for Italian food, and it was absolutely perfect. Darren would never...
Darren, that puts you at ease. You didn't know what she was begging for either, huh? He's like, phew.
No, I had no idea. I was thinking Mickey D's or something.
No. Now, Darren, they're not out very long, and he's already taking her to a nice place, dropping some cash on her. Does that make you nervous?
You know what? I do cute things for her. I leave notes on her car, or like for Easter, like I made her an Easter basket and I deliver it to her house. And yeah, I don't have a lot of money, but I try and do like cute, like little sentimental things that she'll remember forever.
Right. Now, Johanna, you were complaining that Darren doesn't really take charge in the relationship. Would you feel like Fred was more in control?
He was in complete control. I mean, the minute we got there, it's like everything was already set. We were actually supposed to go to a club after dinner, but we ended up going into this like deserted parking lot, and all of a sudden...
Hello.
Wait. He ended up telling me to pull my car over to the side, and I got out of the car. And he's like, "Are you spontaneous?" And I was a little bit nervous, but I'm like, yeah.
All right, and so what was the plan, Johanna?
He clicked on his radio, and this 98 Degrees really romantic song came on. We ended up slow dancing in the middle of the parking lot, and there was a little bar on the side of where we were, and all these people started coming out, clapping, whistling, and Darren would just never do anything like that to bring attention to our relationship because he's just not that kind of a guy.
So how did this make you feel, though? It's a huge public display of affection going on here.
It was incredible. We were in our own little world, and it really didn't matter who was there or who was watching.
Sounded very magical, Fred. Now, see, Darren, it didn't cost anything. Now, what about this kind of affectionate behavior? Does that bother you?
You know, no, it doesn't bother me. I give you so much affection. I show my affection to you in public. I'm not shy about it. Like, you're beautiful. I want everyone to know how beautiful you are.
Now, Johanna, here you are dancing in the parking lot. Did that lead then to some more dancing in the club?
Actually, no, and I was really pissed about that.
Oh, really?
We ended up, I was like so much energy. I was ready to just go clubbing, get my groove on, whatever. And we ended up going to convenience store to convenience store for 45 minutes looking for a phone to call his friend.
You couldn't find a telephone?
No, I have to explain this one because, basically, sadly, I totaled my car 2 months ago. And I was borrowing a friend's car at the time.
Oh, I see.
So we're driving around trying to find my friend because I couldn't leave him because he was out, and I was trying to be a respectable friend.
Right, I didn't want to leave him stranded. So, Johanna, this puts a little damper on the mood, but did you get, were you able to get back into the swing of things?
Actually, yeah. We ended up going back to his friend's house to watch movies, and Fred comes out because he ended up having to, change his clothes, and he came out in boxers and no shirt, and I just looked at him, and
just happened to have to come out that way.
He has just got the most grippable body ever. It was just...
Well, first of all, she said she didn't want to watch videos with you, but she's over at this guy's friend's house watching videos, and he's parading around in his boxers.
Again, it just goes back to I can't really trust her. She flirts all the time, and this is exactly what I would expect.
Well, let me ask Fred what you were watching, the movie or each other?
Well, it was kind of hard to take my eyes off of her. In fact, I didn't even know the movie was on. I was
You're like, what movie?
And no. But normally I don't kiss on the first date. And, you know, that's my rule, but there's exceptions to every rule. So I was laying there, and I was just staring at her in the eyes, and I couldn't keep my hands, eyes, or lips off her.
So the rule is if the girl has a boyfriend, then you'll kiss her on the first date.
Oh, that's not... I'm out there trying to show her a good time.
It's okay.
Well, he changes his rules a little bit.
Okay,
but
of course,
listen,
Dan.
Darren, you agreed that these dates should happen in the first place, so you kind of got to go along with what happens.
Exactly.
Now, Johanna, you complained that Darren has a lack of confidence in the bedroom. What about Fred?
He is an awesome kisser, and I'll give him that. He just knew exactly what he was doing. There was no, am I kissing you right? Does it feel good? I mean, he just did it, and he knows what he's doing. He was awesome.
So you can feel the difference. And Johanna, since you were partaking, how did those kisses make you feel?
Actually, besides feeling really, really nice and really, really good, I do have a boyfriend, and I kind of felt like I was cheating, and so I had to pull away because I didn't know if I was doing the right thing.
So a tinge of guilt in there. All right. When we come back, we're going to meet Darren's date, and we're going to hear how a pair of psychic cats might have put Johanna and Darren's relationship in the doghouse. So stay with us. Just heard what happened on Johanna's date, and now we're going to see what went down with Darren. Now, he's looking for a girl who acts her age and not her shoe size, and he prefers someone who's more interested in his needs than his bank account. So we set him up with a mature woman who makes her own money and always makes time for her man. Say hello to Nicole Verdugo. Hi, Nicole. Nice to see you. Darren? Johanna, what do you think? Can Nicole fire up Darren's pilot light?
If I can't fire it up, I don't think anybody can.
Nicole, I heard that you actually had a plan to ditch Darren somewhere along the date if he wasn't good looking enough. Is that true?
Yeah, we actually, there's a guard to get into my building, and I called him and I said, you know, if he's not cute, he's not good looking, just let me know and I won't let him in.
Well, okay, well, he made it past the guard. Anybody else he had to get by?
Yeah, my cats. My cats don't like anybody new. And as soon as he walked in, you know, they came right up to him and wanted him to pet them, and that's a very good sign.
These are those psychic cats. And Darren, you're a big animal lover yourself?
I'm a huge animal lover. In fact, I have a pug dog named Travolta. He's like 30 pounds overweight, and I give him so much attention.
Johanna, now who's he more into, that dog, Travolta, or you?
How about himself? He is so vain. The boy takes like 300 hours to get ready. I don't even take that long, and heaven forbid his hair should be out of place or we can't go to the movie.
What's wrong with a guy trying to care about what he looks like? I think that's very important.
But
but Nicole, what about him being vain? Did you catch him staring at himself or being obsessed or anything?
No, not at all. He actually, I caught him staring at my butt a couple times, but it didn't mind.
So he had other things to look at. That's good to hear.
Right.
So, Nicole, when he wasn't staring at your backside, what were you two guys doing?
Well, we went horseback riding. That was fun. It was a little hard to be intimate because our horses didn't like each other. And we had to shout back and forth to try and carry on a conversation. But it was nice.
So, Darren, you guys were out there fooling around on the horses and stuff. Did you have a chance to get to know each other a little better?
Yeah, after horseback riding, we went back to Nicole's apartment because we were getting dressed to go out for dinner. And you know, I got a good chance to talk to her, and she has a beautiful, nice apartment. And you know, just seeing that, it kind of shows that she's someone who has goals, and she actually achieves those goals. Unlike Johanna, who just has goals and doesn't go on after them.
Nicole, Johanna said earlier that Darren can be sometimes a bit of a bore. Did he keep your attention the whole time?
Oh yeah, we had a very romantic dinner. He took me to a really expensive restaurant in Beverly Hills. We went to Spago's.
Very famous place.
Very nice, very famous place in Beverly Hills, and you know.
Yeah, Johanna, he's spending some money on her date.
Yeah. Spent a pretty penny on our date. Yeah.
And how was that? And the conversation there?
Yeah, we had very good conversation, and for dessert, we fed each other chocolate-covered strawberries.
So this is all very good. So you guys had a good dinner. You had some dessert.
Yeah.
The check, I'm thinking, is coming at this point. What happened when the check came?
You know what? I offered to pay because I knew Spa Goes was pretty expensive, but you know, he took care of the whole thing. He did not want any part of it.
I mean, Spargo, you probably spent more on her that night than you ever have in our relationship.
The bill was way over. The bill was way over $100. It was nice.
So Nicole, Darren sounds like he's doing all the right things, making all the right moves. Any kind of slip-ups along the way?
Well, you know what? He only did one thing that kind of got on my nerves. He called me dude a lot, but you know.
Darren, did you not notice that she had, you know, other parts?
No, we were, you know, and I think I caught him one time calling the server dude, but you know what? I think what it is he's really comfortable, and he gets really comfortable with people easily, so.
So Darren, what about with her doing things that might have annoyed you? Anything?
Just like a lot of questions I asked. Just, you know, she kind of talked about herself a lot, but at the same time, it was good conversation, good interaction back and forth.
Now, Darren, we talked about actually meeting Nicole's cats earlier. Were there another pair of cats, though, along the way somewhere?
Yeah, we after dinner, we went for like a nice walk, and we're walking down the street, and there's like this old man sitting down, like in this robe, like this beard and stuff, and there's these two cats, like, and they have these like Chinese robes on. And so Nicole's like, you know, weighing the cats, so we like go check them out, and they turn out to be Siamese psychic cats.
And so these things were giving predictions out. What'd they predict?
That our date would be perfect.
All right, so I guess I have to ask, what made the night so perfect?
We had great chemistry and you know, good conversation, and Nicole had a lot of qualities that, you know, I wish Johanna would have. You know, she has goals, and she goes out and she achieves them. She's not materialistic at all, and you know, she listens to what I have to say. It makes me feel important.
And those are the things that you admire. Now, Nicole, what about Darren? Was he getting frisky with you?
You know, we had a really romantic dinner, very romantic, a lot of chemistry there, and you know what? The whole thing about being materialistic, you grow out of that stage as you get older, and you know that that's not the whole part of a relationship. Oh well, you know, I am actually.
But what about like some romance or something here?
Well, at the end of the date, it ended very well. It was a long day, and he had to work the next day. But walked him out of my apartment, gave him a nice hug and a kiss, and it was very romantic. And he,
And that's how it ended.
and he's somebody that I would like to go out with again. He's just a very great guy.
All right, we'll see if you get that chance, because we need to know, do Johanna and Darren have a future together, or will they have a change of heart? During the break, they're going to make that decision, and we'll find out what they decided when we come back. Truth. During the break, Johanna and Darren each made a final decision about their relationship. So, Darren, let's get your decision first. We know that you care deeply for Johanna. You guys have been going out for a while. You went out with Nicole, which seems to be a lot of the things that you were looking for in a relationship and things that you admire in a woman. What's your decision?
Well, Nicole, I had a fantastic time with you. You have a lot of qualities that I'm looking for, but, you know, I'm someone that likes to pursue goals, and one of my goals is to try and keep the relationship that we have together and make it work. So I had to stay together.
Stay together. Okay. Nicole, sorry things didn't work out for you. Now, Johanna, Darren says he wants to stay together, and although you guys have some history together, you feel like he might be holding you back a little bit in your relationship. So we sent you out with Fred. You had a great romantic date with Fred, some kissing. He was running around in boxer shorts or whatever. It's your decision. What do you say?
Fred is incredible. We had the best time together. It was awesome. Darren is an awesome boyfriend. I could not ask for anything more in a relationship. I'm going away to college, and I'm 18 years old. I don't think I'm ready to settle down just yet, so I'm gonna have a change of heart.
Change of heart. Fred, does that work for you?
That'll work for me.
Fred's okay with that. Darren, Johanna, I guess by coming on the show, you guys really did learn that you are in two different places in your life and in your relationship, and things are going to be maybe better this way. And Darren, I'm sure there's somebody out there better suited for you. All right, that's our show for today. Thank you to Darren and Nicole, and good luck to Johanna and Fred, and we'll see you next time on Change of Heart.